Do you want to know something that a lot of men don't realize? You have so much more influence than you think, especially when it comes to workplaces. In our First Movers Confidence at Work study, one insight keeps coming up again and again and again, and that's women's confidence soaring when someone backs them proactively. And unsurprisingly, it massively dips when they're consistently overlooked. And let's be real, most sponsorship, not mentorship, still sits in the hands of male colleagues and industry connections. Now, whether you're a team lead or a project manager, a peer, a mentor, as I mentioned, you have a real chance to shift someone's trajectory with what feels like a pretty small act for you a lot of the time. To go from passive to proactive, intentional-based sponsorship. Now, this isn't about being a hero or compromising yourself or, importantly, your relationships, but it is about using your visibility and your connections to extend hers. So your 3 moves for week 2 are: first, easy peasy. Say her name or suggest her for an opportunity in a room that she's not in. Imagine you're in a team planning meeting, a session, and instead of defaulting to the usual names, which you know who I'm talking about, you'll try, hey, has anybody seen what Sarah's been doing with client engagement? I was chatting to her last week and her ideas are so creative. She's absolutely nailing X on her current project because of Y. Moments like that help Sarah become part of decision-making conversations without her having to totally elbow her way in. And this is a key ask for so many women, wanting to be part of strategy and planning, not just the execution of ideas, which we all know they're good at, but really important to put them in there. Second, recommend her for stretch work or special opportunities. Research shows us that men are often promoted on potential, women on proof. So how can you flip that script? If there's an opportunity, again, say, hey, have you thought of Priya for this? I think she's got the right insight and instincts for it. Give her access, not just the applause she's already likely earned. Third, ask her what she needs to progress her career. It sounds so simple, but it's so overlooked in the workplaces. Try, hey, what's a goal you're working on that I could help support you with? Let her tell you where she wants her career to go, and then be proactive in helping clear the path for her. A bonus action for you: as you can tell, these micro moves really matter and we're capturing them at First Movers. So perhaps you could also consider sharing the First Movers Confidence Study so more women's stories can shape the systems that we all work in. The link to complete it is, of course, in the comments. Reach out with any questions. It is anonymous and confidential. Here's to modern manhood. I'll see you next week.